long time ago, on the faraway island of Sodor, there was a busy railway. The engines all worked hard, puffing past green trees and bustling stations, carrying passengers and goods all across the island. At Tidmouth Sheds, there was an engine named Edward. He wasn't as big or as strong as the others, and sometimes the bigger engines liked to boast about it.
The driver won't choose you again,
they said. He wants big, strong engines like us. Edward had not been out for a long time, and he began to feel sad. Just then, the driver and fireman came along to start work. The driver looked at Edward and saw that he was upset. "Why, you said?" he asked. "Would you like to come out today?" "Oh, yes, please." So the fireman lit the fire and made a nice lot of steam. Then the driver pulled the lever and Edward puffed away. "Look at me now!" The others were very cross at being left behind. And away went Edward to get some coaches. "Be careful, Edward," said the coaches. "Don't bump and bang us like the other engines do." So Edward came up to the coaches very, very gently. And the shunter fastened the cover. "Thank you, Edward," said the coaches. "That was kind, and we are glad that you're taking us today." They quickly left for the station to pick up some passengers. He did have a happy day. All the children ran to wave as he went past. And he met his friends at all the stations. "Hello, Gordon!" Gordon was very cross that he had to wait for Edward. Edward worked very hard. He worked so hard that his driver promised to take him out again the next day. "I'm going out again tomorrow," he told the other engines that evening in the sheds. "What do you think of that?" Well, he didn't hear what they thought, for he was so tired and happy that he fell asleep all at once. One of the engines that live in Edward's sheds is called Gordon. He's big and very proud, and often pulls the express. He thinks it's the most important job on the whole island. One morning, Gordon was at Tidmouth Sheds, waiting for his next train.
You watch me this afternoon, little Edward, as I rush through with the express. That will be a splendid sight for you. Ha ha ha!
Oh my!
And he puffed away, importantly.
Edward didn't mind, and went out to Wellsworth to do some shunting. Edward liked shunting. It was fun playing with the trucks. He would come up to them quietly and give them a push. Then he would stop and the silly trucks would go bumping into each other. "Ow, ow, ow!" screamed the trucks. "Whatever is happening?" Edward played until there were no more trucks. Then he stopped to rest. Presently, he heard a whistle. Gordon came puffing along, very slowly, and very crossly. Instead of nice shining coaches, he was pulling a line of very dirty trucks.
A goods train, a goods train, a goods train.
He grumbled.
The shame of it, the shame of it, oh, the shame of it.
He went slowly through, with the trucks clattering and banging behind him. Edward laughed and went to find some more trucks. Gordon went slowly and slowly up the hill until "Father," said Gordon, he was stuck. Soon afterwards, a porter came and spoke to Edward. "Gordon can't seem to get up the hill. Will you go and push him, please?" "Yes, sir," exclaimed Edward, and he went right away. He found Gordon halfway up the hill, and very cross. His driver and fireman were talking to him severely. "You're not trying," they said.
I can't do it.
Said Gordon.
The noisy trucks hold an engine back so. If they were coaches now, clean, sensible things that come quietly, that would be different.
Edward's driver came up. "We've come to push."
No use at all.
"You wait and see," said Edward's driver. Edward came up behind the brake ring, ready to push. "I'm ready, Gordon," said Edward.
No good.
Grumbled Gordon. And they pulled and pushed as hard as they could.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
"I will do it. I will do it." Edward pushed and puffed and puffed and pushed as hard as he ever could. And almost before Gordon realized it, he found himself at the top of the hill.
I've done it. I've done it. Ha ha ha.
He said proudly. Gordon ran down the hill so quickly that Edward was left behind. Gordon didn't even wait to say thank you and passed 2 stations before his driver could make him stop. Edward finally arrived at Marin Station, tired and exhausted. His driver and fireman said that they were very pleased with him. And the driver said, "I'll get out my paint tomorrow and give you a beautiful new coat of blue with red stripes. Then you'll be the shiniest and smartest engine in the shed."
They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8, shunting trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue, they're the really useful crew. All with different roles to play, round timber sheds or far away. Down the hills and round the bends, Thomas and his friends.
thank you for watching this video. Make sure to check out our other videos right here. And make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you there to the next one.